Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Sage 2024 Showcase, where we're checking out Tricky and the Dreamcaster: The Trial. This is a game that describes itself as a movement-centered collectathon that aesthetically takes after Sega's ill-fated final home console. So I guess it takes place. I guess that hits. Oh, I get it. Dreamcast. I just got it. That clicks now. Control Tricky Opossum and his new morally ambiguous pal Volt as they traverse the astral plane to break free of Dreamcaster's curse. Tricky the Dreamcaster: The Trial is a bite-sized demo of the game. It's a showcase of many things the game has to offer, from characters to movement to mechanics and more. Run through Breezy Bluffs, the first world of the game, as you head towards the first of Caster's goons to beat him up and take his castle key. So yeah, it sounds pretty fun. Movement Center Collectathon makes me think it's kind of fast-paced. It seemed to have some pretty nice 3D graphics for the screenshots, so let's take a look at what we got here. Also kind of furry, a bit Sonic-y too. But before we begin, if you like the video, do think about giving it a like. If you haven't subscribed it, you can think about doing that as well. But if you really want to help out, think about coming over to Twitch. We're trying to reach a partner, but of course need more viewers to do it. So if you want to come by, whether to lurk or to talk, think about doing so, because it does make a big difference, and we'd honestly love to have you. We also have a pretty cool Discord community if you want to check that out. I have a coffee link if you want to help directly monetize my content, and to have a merch store if you want to buy some cool stuff. Links in the description, and you can check them out whenever you feel like it. They're always there. They will never betray you. Anyways, we also have Christoph Zerix here.
Heyo.
Heyo. So, right off the bat, before we start this game, I gotta say for the YouTube video that I had to spend like 15 minutes on this to make this thing work. This thing doesn't have proper video options. Most notably and most importantly, it does not give me the option to adjust the FPS or VSync. And that's important. Oh, I thought I heard something. Beefy, thank you so much for the coffee donation. It's important to note this because this is a Unity game. As it is not an Unreal Engine. That means if it was an Unreal Engine game, I would be able to access a config file and add that stuff myself. Unity, though, is more tricky about that. It's more or less internally buried in the code, whether or not something has VSync, what frame rate is running, etc. So, devs, I'm just going to say straight off the bat, I don't care if it's a demo. You should still provide a player options, graphical options, beyond just resolution. VSync and frame rates are very important. This game defaultedly has an unlimited frame rate, and VSync is turned off. When I tried to capture this game initially, this title screen here, it's running fine, as you may notice. My VTuber is bouncing fine. The press start text is moving fine. This was choppy as all get up at the beginning. I was only able to get it smooth by going into my NVIDIA control panel, my graphics card, selecting this game under it, and forcing VSync and forcing 60 FPS. Now it runs fine. So devs, don't ignore that. You please give players the option to adjust VSync and FPS. Like, by default, these engines, Unity, Unreal, etc., they default to unlimited. And unlimited can literally just destroy performance. At the very least, please cap it to 60 if you're not going to give the player options. Better, though, to give the player options of these things. But as you see here, we have resolution, which, by the way, the resolution was originally at 38, whatever, 4K. It was originally at 4K, which is also a little silly considering my monitor only goes up to 1920 by today. Yes, I don't have a 4K monitor, sue me. I don't care. But yeah, it forced it in 4K. It forced it to a resolution I don't even have, which is very weird. So yeah, I think this game will be pretty cool. I know I'm front-loading this with a lot of critique, but these things matter, devs. The performance of your demo matters just as much as the performance of your full game. Do not neglect it. Let's play. Now entering Breezy Bluffs. See, the lakes work. Yay! I'll have to check what Meathy donated later. So, the art style here.
Where are we exactly?
This year's Breezy Bluffs. I don't really like this place. There's not much here I can wreck.
Why'd you bring me here if you don't like it?
Because one of Caster's goons is here and I hate him and I want to see him get beat up by some rando. His name's Dash.
Uh-huh. Well, these are interesting characters already. I'm sure there will be like story cutscenes introducing them to each other. So that cutscene was adorably Sonic Adventure 1. like those exaggerated mouth movements and everything, even the voice acting style. Very Sonic Adventure 1 style for the cutscene. I like that actually quite a lot. So we're a possum. The Key Squid would like this a lot. You got a little spin. Oh, of course. The first time I jumped, the game had to load the jump modeling animation. Woo! I love it when games don't front load their loading, and force me to like have little hiccups. Very fun. All right. Anyways, let's see here. What's the... Okay, it's Y. The longer you hold the jump button, the floater your jump gets. You can also press the jump button midair to double jump for extra height. So I can. Press the crouch button while moving the slide. You can either tap the slide for a brief moment or hold down for a continuous slide. While sliding, you can D. I don't... You can D, apparently. Let's try that again. While sliding, you can defeat certain enemies and break up a chest. You can also gain momentum by sliding down slopes. That makes sense. Oh, I can really just slide. Wow. Oh god! Whoa! Where did that speed boost come from? That freaked me out. We also have a ground pound. Okay. Oh my god! Wait! If I just do a normal crouch without sliding. Compact mode activated. I like it. These animations of these characters in the cutscene were all very cute. I do approve. Yeah, I just realized. Yeah. 1 second. I'm gonna... Hey, return a Nexus. Can I do that? I didn't have a Nexus, but I'm curious if I can. So far it looks solid. I'm gonna adjust one thing. Because I realize now that... Here, we're gonna do this. We're gonna turn effects volume down a little bit. And then turn the sound volume overall up a little bit. I have done it in a separate control panel for a specific reason. Alright, there we go. The reason I'm doing this is because I noticed the music is quieter than the sound effects when in stage. So, that should balance it, I think. Sonic Adventure, now I want to replay the game again. Surge the Tendrick! Yeah! Also, I see you're playing Peak Demo. Peak?
So, where are we exactly?
This year's Breezy Bluffs.
Volt does have kind of a bit of a surge in energy. Also, what does it mean when somebody says something's peak again? I forgot what the kids are saying these days. What does that mean again?
That's great.
Oh, it's great. Okay, so now that I'm into the game, it's definitely feeling pretty strong. However, I will not call this game's performance peak, because I had to do some adjustments to get it there. So that part is not peak. Engine performance, not peak. I'm just going to say that. But, oh my god, the signs are really picky. The set on a respawn platform, you can interact with it to warp to other active respawn platforms. Okay, cool. Also, ooh, god damn it. Hold on. I'd love an options menu in level, by the way. Sorry, oh, there's... Wait, hold on. Oh, damn, there isn't anything for it. Ah, damn it. Damn it. Okay, this has inverted X controls for the camera.
And Chrisov disappeared from when you said that. And now they're back.
Hello again, Chrisov's having a little trouble there.
Welcome back, Chrisovs.
So, inverted X controls is... Basically, if I hit left, I look to the right. If I hit right, I look to the left. I hate it. Sorry, I don't like that. I like it when I hit left and I look left. I have to, like, go backwards to what I'm thinking. So, again, going back to the settings, not only do they not let me set VSync and FPS, which are very important for performance for subsystems. In being able to invert X and Y controls is also a quality of life feature that some people legitimately need, because some people can only control a camera if the Y is inverted, if the X is inverted, or if vice versa for either of them. So if I cannot control that, if you cannot control that, it can be really disorienting to play a 3D platformer. I'm actually struggling right now to control the camera. I'm constantly trying to press the thing I think, and then it's like the wrong thing. The game looks cool, but the settings are not cool. But hi there, Krasavs. Welcome back. Are you having trouble?
Yeah.
Internet being a little funky?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's like that day we were playing Uru. Except for, like, worse.
Yeah, now it's with Discord itself, I don't know.
All fun. Also, sadly, I've lost my... Oh, there's my head again. I got it back. Control swim deck can function as a third jump. Oh, can? That's cool. So I can't move anymore. Aside from the camera. Huh.
Wee.
Well, I have soft lock now. I do not... I think this game... Okay, why...
Carrying breaks games.
Alright, respawn. Oh, there we go! Wait, no, I'm still soft locked. I still can't move. God damn it. I'm gonna guess I got stuck on the sign's, like, dialogue, so it, like, stopped my movement. But, like, when I left the sign, it didn't return my movement. And I couldn't go back into the sign either. Oh, my god, the number of times I've had to restart here. Okay. By the way, the devs say this version of Previous Bluffs will not be in the final version. Okay. I think there's a good game here, but oh my god, the patience I have to get to it.
You have to wait for the good game.
Well, it's like, there's kind of a what's the word? There's numerous bars of entry. I guess is the way I'd put it. And those bars of entry should not exist. I should also say. That is a weird enemy. Get out of here. So I'm getting Sonic Adventure, but also Klonoa vibes a little bit. I'm getting a little Klonoa out of this. That lighthouse looks like a place I can go to, but it's also really far away. Oh yeah, it does count as a third jump, kinda. This looks very lovely, though. Music's nice and breezy as well, which fits the environment. What are... I see. Watch out, it's legs! Or a tooth, perhaps. I'm not sure which. That was a noise. Wow! Why does the character look up so much when he's like running around? Oh, hi. Alright. Guess after one attack, that enemy's just out of moves. This feels like I don't really know what the correct direction this level is, so I guess I'll just explore. Was Volt attacking something else? I heard, like, grunts. Aggressive ones. So I'm supposed to use the slide to, like, get faster, obviously. What if the slide can hurt enemies? That tends to make levels like more like OG Spiral Knights. You spawn the jump and spin and try to move tricky. Whenever you soft lock, you'll be able to move again. That's how it worked for me. I hope they work. Okay, so you're telling me a lot of updates about like what the dev intends with levels and stuff. I just hope that the dev intends to add more performance options and also fix a few little things that are jank here. Because like I do think this is. Volt, what are you doing off screen? Okay, I do think this seems pretty cool, but I'm just like a little distracted right now. Like worried I'm gonna soft lock or something again. But I guess if okay, jump and spin, try to move. So when I respawned, jump, spin, move, none of those worked. None of those did anything. But hello.
Hey, so my house is crawling with Fresnos and wingnuts. Can you clear them out?
It's probably with Fresno, California, and that weird font that nobody uses. Okay, cool. I'll help you with that.
Why don't you just do it yourself?
Wow, Tricky, you're such a fucking asshole.
I tried, but they just keep coming back.
It's all part of the trick.
I'll give you this weird key I found if you do it.
Okay. Keys are nice, I guess. I assume the jank. Yeah. I accept that a demo has jank. let's accept that a demo has... Whoa, my god, where am I going? Let's accept when a demo has not enough graphical options. Because, yeah, if I didn't have VSync on right now, you guys would be seeing a slideshow. So... Now, weirdly enough, that doesn't affect my performance, it affects the recording's performance. I don't know why. This is how it works. It's not the first time we've seen this. Basically, I think XSplit just hates if a game has an unlimited frame rate. And while I could get on XSplit's case about that, honestly, I kind of just agree with XSplit on that one. Like, yeah, man, I hate unlimited frame rates too. I kind of sympathize. It's like, sir, how do you get to the second floor of your house? Or, ma'am, how do you get to the second floor of your house? Actually, they seem kind of non-binary, if anything. Person, how do you get to the second floor of your house? Like, seriously, you can't, so... Bolt tries very hard to follow me. Very hard. I like the air walking they're doing. Like... Can I, like, switch to them or something? Doesn't seem like it. Your house is cleared up.
You don't have to worry about those guys anymore.
Thanks, here you go.
Thanks. Oh, for fuck's sake.
You don't have to worry about...
Thanks, here you go.
You don't have to worry about the...
Thanks, here you go.
Well, I may be soft locked, but I can acquire infinite keys.
You don't have to worry about those...
Thanks, here you go.
You don't have
I'm
to
extorting
worry about
them,
those...
but
Thanks,
I
here
may
you
be
go.
paraplegic, but at least I can extort them.
You don't have to worry about...
Thanks, here you go.
You don't have to worry about the...
Thanks, here you
That's
go.
one way to put it.
Well, okay, we'll try the thing that Dr. Smoke says. So if I respawn, and then oh, you're right. Why? I think Y fixed. Oh, I see. So since the game soft locks me because it thinks I'm technically in a dialog box, if I respawn and thus get away from said dialog source and hit Y again, which is the thing that tends to advance dialogue, it lets me get the hell out of it. Okay, fair enough. Thanks for letting me know. That is a very silly bit of jank, though, I must say. My soul hurts. Does anybody know the pain I'm going through right now? Because it's a control-based thing, so I can't really explain it. But has anybody played a game where the camera is just it's like the Y and X are inverted, or at least they're separate from what you would do? So like you keep pressing left and it goes right, or you keep pressing up and it keeps going down, but you want the other thing, but you can't. But the game doesn't have the option of changing that, so you just have to, like, suffer it. You know what I mean? Like, the camera is technically fine, but the lack of choice on the inversion is horrible. I think that's actually a requirement. Here, I'm just gonna do a hot take. If you're making a game with a 3D camera, you have to include the ability to invert X and Y, because, quite simply, there is no one standard that everybody likes on that. There are always going to be strokes for different folks on that. There are some people that need it inverted X, some need invert Y, some need uninverted X, some need uninverted Y, and any combination of that may be how somebody plays games. So if you don't include that, oh boy, like, you're going to make somebody suffer, is what I'm trying to say.
Yep, that is true.
I understand, though. Listen, I do sympathize with devs. I understand why they might go, oh, this is a demo. I haven't included all the options because this is a demo. I understand. I get it. I disagree. I do understand, but I disagree. I think that the number one thing your demo should have, first and foremost, is as many graphical and control options as possible. Don't just leave that for the full release. This is a demo. You are presenting your game. You're showing it off to people, you're saying, hey, take a look, what do you think? And if those controls are not there to give the player a good experience with the control setup and the graphical setup and the performance setup that they need to enjoy the game, then they're not going to be able to enjoy the demo, and it may color their opinion of the full game as well. So, that should always be our priority. And I'm saying this because I played plenty of demos that do not consider this whatsoever. So I can tell that it's a bit of an issue that devs do not consider this. Granted, I guess this isn't really in the devs' defense, but I've also played plenty of full releases that don't have graphical options either. So I guess it wasn't a case of those devs thinking, oh, I can do it later. I don't need to do it for the demo. No, they just didn't think they needed to do it at all. So I guess I guess I'll rescind my statement partially in that situation, but like, that's not good either. In fact, it's actually even worse. But you know, yeah. Admittedly, I will note, I am particular. I admit that. Listen, I got OCD. I got a bad case of OCD. I got a few mental things, and the first thing I always do in any game I play is I go into the options, I just tweak around, I set things up, and the more options I'm given, the happier I generally am. And the less options I'm given, the less happy I am, and if there's specific things I really need that I cannot select the options, that really annoys me. But here's the thing too, whenever I see a game made in Unity or Unreal and I don't see graphical options, I get particularly annoyed over that because I know those engines well enough that stuff is possible. In fact, it's inherently defaultedly enabled in the engines themselves and available to the developers. It could be added, but they didn't add it, you know? It's there though. It's like it's in the engine. So just please let me have it. Also, that switch looks completely untextured. That's cute. I don't know why that's cute, but it's cute. Oh, there's stuff up there. I like jumped up there and did not even notice. How do I get up there, though? Oh, I see. Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm good. I thought I found another soft block there for a second. Yeah, the tail swipe gives you a third jump of sorts. It's not quite as high, but it's exactly what's needed here. Volt, would you shut the fuck up? Like, just making so much fucking noise. Huh? What'd you say?
No, it's just I was saying yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought you were saying huh? I was telling Volt to shut up. That's all. Hold on, I want to get to the top of this. But yeah, Volt's a little bit annoying. You know, this makes me think of how like in Sonic Adventure, because this is clearly inspired by Sonic Adventure. In Sonic Adventure, why am I sliding off so much? That edge, that inclined edge, is really annoying. In Sonic Adventure 1, why did I not double jump? In Sonic Adventure 1, you had numerous levels where, you know, Tails followed Sonic. Why am I not double jumping? But, you know, Tails didn't make a complete ton of noise, at least while he was doing it. Which I think is a kind of a problem here. Okay, hold on a second. I am just trying to get to the upper level. Why am I having so much trouble doing this? Perhaps, if I'm supposed to platform something, the edge of that platform should not be slanted. There! Fine. There's something up there. Right! Well, at least I got to see. I say Tails was completely mute when he followed you. Can you imagine, though, if... Especially with Sonic Adventure 1 Tails... his voice actor was a literal kid in that one, I think. Can you imagine that voice? Just constantly... Ha! 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 Or just whatever. Whenever you're just going around with Sonic. It'd be so annoying.
I honestly don't know how...
It'd be funny, but it'd be so annoying.
I do not know how Sonic would be able to tolerate him, honestly.
What I'm trying to say is, oh my god, I deleted the environment. Okay, whoa, also I'm getting exploded. Oh, Bombs, I don't need your help. I already blew up the environment. All I had to do is this. So, I think there's something a little funky with the calling in this game. I think there's something a little funky with the calling. I go in a bush and the game just loses its fucking mind. Okay, got it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I mean, you know, just like how Volt lost their mind. You notice they didn't have a head for a bit. Okay, what's weird is is this supposed to be like... I guess it's supposed to be exploration-based, but I'm not really sure, like, is there an end goal area? That looks more end goal. Let me go the other way. Oh, there's like a... Oh, it's like... Curious what's like... Oh, that's where I came from, right. Sorry, I'm very stupid sometimes. Okay, Dev, here's a big piece of advice, Dev. Do not make the edges of your platform slanted. It's so fucking annoying. Don't do it. It makes them really... Like, it means like, oh, I'm gonna catch the ledge. Never mind, I slid off. Fuck me. I mean, I know it looks nice, but like... If you're gonna do that, at least like put a invisible, like, flat floor aligned texture so you can just land in like a background. It won't look as good, but it plays way better. Volt is actually annoying me though. I mean, it's not like a really high-pitched voice or anything, but like, I slightly lose Volt, and now it's just ha 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 all the time. Like, please, Volt. I don't need this. Ooh, what'd this do? Oh, that's how that... Okay, that explains it. So I had to go this way first. Maybe if Volt was better at following me, it would be fine, but like, watch this. Like, if I just did this, they're confused. See? Like, it's so easy to confuse them. Volt, I'm just on a small ledge. Would you stop? Alright. I guess they're doing that now.
They got stuck. Yes. No, oh well. Never mind.
Okay, that was all you that time, buddy. Now they're stuck. Alright. I wouldn't say they're like terribly annoying, but they are distracting. Not only them grunting, but every time they respawn, there's like a thud right next to me. And I think an enemy like is next to me or something. That distracts me. Like that. See, every time they respawn.
Do they do anything though?
They annoy me. That's what they do. Hold on, they seem to be really bad with this platform. Hold on, I'm gonna see something. There you go. I mean, they're there for the cutscenes and for being a character that's involved. I mean, they might be playable later, but obviously they're just a tag-along buddy here.
Oh yeah.
By the way, these enemies are called Wingdings and Fresnos. This is either a Wingding or a Fresno. I'm not sure which it is. The flying one is the other one. I really can't... I'm gonna guess the flying one's a Wingding, because wing, but... Why are those called Fresno? That really throws me off, because, like, hot take, that was actually my birth city. Fresno, California. I'm just like, so when I hear Fresno, I'm just like, I can only think of the city, and I'm like, what? Is there any other use of Fresno besides for a city name?
I mean, it could be a person's name because sometimes people are unoriginal when naming.
Yeah, but I don't think every enemy of that type is they're all named Fresno. That's just a family naming scheme? I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, to be fair, where I'm from, there is a there are names that are so bloody common that some people mistake for each other because of how bloody common the name is. For example, Jose is one of the most common names here. Same with Maria.
Oh yeah, the Jose is a super common name.
Very bloody common.
What way do you think is forward progress? That path or that path? Like mountain or all the spinny propeller areas? Because I have a choice here.
I pick mountain.
Think mountain's forward progress?
I mean, I don't know, but I'm just taking a guess.
It is just a guess. I wonder if I was supposed to make that, actually.
Sometimes you just have to take risks. Let's just hope that you don't end up in another soft walk like doing so.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking at saying this. Trying to figure out the render distance and some stuff. So the slide is very necessary to chain into bigger jumps. So this is actually pretty fun. Overall. I have a few quibbles, but... There's definitely some speedrunning potential. Like, for instance there, I didn't wait for the platform you made on it, so I just was like, yeah, you know what? No, it doesn't matter. Mountain cannot be climbed, it seems. Alright.
Whoa, what's a robot doing way out here?
Hello, I'm Sentient Automator Man, or Sam for short.
Oh god, it's Bonzi Buddy again.
Hi, I guess. I'm Tricky.
Nice to meet you, Tricky. Say, Travis, would you mind helping me with something?
It's Tricky.
Actually, it is not complicated at all, Travis. You see, I do not have much memory in my memory card. I have an open expansion slot in a spare card, but I seem to have forgotten it on top of that hill.
Let me guess. You need me to go get it for some reward.
Reward? I suppose I could part with
This is a mad world.
That sounds like a great item. I love that one.
Yeah, okay.
The voice acting is very solid, actually. The bomb wants to follow me, and it won't blow up until it gets to me. Okay. Where is it? I want to see something. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, so they have the voice of, I don't know if you guys heard of it, the most recent Kinito Pet, which was the horror virtual pet. So
That's also the Bonzi Buddy voice.
fair enough.
I didn't know Kanito Pet also used it. That's funny. Makes sense though.
Yeah, it uses that also. Yeah.
By the way, stick drift is not a problem in this game. Oddly enough, this game. The one thing I will say is the Ray Alex stick at least has a dead zone on this game. Volt, I wish you didn't exist. You're just so annoyed. It's like it's weird how much it's throwing me off that she teleports and there's just that psst, psst, that landing every time. Like holy shit, stop. It's like I don't know what I know what the word is. I've learned what the word is. This is triggering my misophonia.
Misophonia?
Misophonia. Misophonia is basically when you get triggered by certain sounds. It's an actual disorder.
Okay.
Which I've learned that I have once I discovered that there was actually a word for it, which I didn't know for the longest time. Yeah, this is very misophonia triggering. Like she's just always doing some fucking noise in the background, or in one of my. Here's the problem: she can do it in one of my ears or the other ear. That really gets me. You know what I'm talking about? Like, there's a difference between hearing a sound overall and hearing a sound in only one ear.
Yeah, honestly, I hate those surround effects. Sometimes
they can work really well sometimes, but in other times they're just really bad.
Yeah, like that one Sonic music where it basically has the lyrics where it sounds one direction and then sounds the other. I think it was called Warp in Black.
I think so. Is this it? Seems pretty weird.
Or something like that from Sonic Rush.
On a memory card.
I think it's the final boss theme. Where it's too black, too strong, and one that sounds at one side and the other side.
I do not remember mentioning any reward.
It's one of those scenarios where it's technically good because the song is technically like
I told you,
it's a banger.
It's tricky.
Don't listen to him.
I really like that song.
His name actually is Travis.
Oh, there's extra dialogue if you talk to him.
I told you, it's tricky.
Don't listen to him.
It's weird how some dialogue boxes, I don't get locked to them. I just can keep going. Huh. Gotta look around.
Remember to hydrate, everybody. One can lose track of their hydration.
I'm good for now, myself.
Yeah, but there are some type viewers that can happen.
Oh, I know. I'm just like contemplating. That guy was hiding. He didn't want to die. Too bad.
It's relatable. Sadly, you still need to die. You're a video game character.
You look like a tooth, and I've already taken out one of mine. I'll take out another. Right? Oh, you can! I wasn't sure if sliding into enemies was safe. It is. I don't know what happens if you get hit. I'm too pro, so I don't know, actually.
My god.
I'm like, do I like these look kind of like rings? Do I lose them like rings? I wonder. It's not the grunting. It's the thap, thap, thap every time she lands when teleporting back to me because she can't keep the fuck up. She rather. Thap. Thap. Side. Thap, thap, thap. And then the multiple thaps because they can't stop jumping when they are trying to catch up to me. Well, I don't know what that means.
I'll not me show anything blah blah.
What's that?
No, because why did you the word that you chose to define it?
Is it a bad word? I guess maybe sort of. That is the sound that she's making when she jumps on the ground. She.
It's also. I do know that word can be bad out of context. It can be bad out of context because people cannot get their minds out of the gutter.
I should specify. I said thap, not fap. There's a different words.
They sound the same.
Also, this could be. This looks like something you can plug into a generator and then it gives you words. This looks like a decoder for something. Somebody want to write it down? Ethan says, I already got rid of a lot of my teeth. I'm losing teeth and 2-3 rotten teeth. That's kind of like what I need to do. I brush my teeth, but I have bad genetics for my dental, so I just get cavities anyways. All right, somebody write this down. All right, that keeps that track. And then I don't know, like I feel like it's not a hex. It's not like a hex. Is it a hex? No. If you notice, it's like 5 number sets. Yeah. And then 7 number sets and then 5 numbers. That's almost certainly a 5-letter word, a 7-letter word, and a 5-letter word. I bet you anything. You just need to wait. It's simple. Wait, wait. No, I know what it is. I already figured it out. Every one of those numbers is below 26, so simply match each number to the letter of the alphabet it matches. For instance, A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, and so on.
Huh?
What's that? You need a key to open these iron chests. You can get these for doing certain side missions. If you're smart, though, you might be able to work out different ways to open them. Wait, I still have the key. If you're smart, you'll be able to work out different ways to open it. That's curious. I wonder how that works exactly. Oh, Volt's gonna love this platform. Hold on, Volt. I need to see you fall. It'd be funny. Good. Good. Congrats, you landed. Sorry, I just like doing that because then I imagine the idea of Volt actually just falling to the abyss and never respawning, and then I don't have to deal with this noise. Hello.
The fan up there isn't working. I kind of need it to reach the top.
And? What do you want me to do about it?
I don't know. Maybe turn it on?
Fine. I'll do it. For 90 moons.
Fine. Here you go.
Okay. I like way more than that, so. Also, I like how we were clairvoyant and knew the fan was off.
With you.
I didn't even approach the fan.
I'm glad you're doing that.
Sometimes you could just get it right.
Sometimes you just know.
Sometimes you could just sense it. Sometimes it's just a wild guess that turns out to be the future.
Wait a... Oh, I see. Hold on. Why are there platforms? Oh, what? Oh, wait, hold on a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know what? I could have easily jumped to that lip with a triple jump. I can't jump at all, apparently. No, yeah, you can get up there without needing the fan. And then you can do this. I don't think you need to pay 90 moons, is what I'm realizing. Just need to be cool at jumping. Good. Be cool at jumping, and cross your fingers that the edges of these fucking ledges do not fuck you over, because they do that! I actually kind of like that, though. You can either just make it easier on yourself or not. Wow, those bombs are such a non-issue because of the delay that they have before they explode. If they just ran up to me and immediately exploded, they would actually be dangerous, but... It looks for both sides of the player. I appreciate that. I do. I noticed that in... Wait a minute. Hold on. Do you notice what I was noticing there? Look. I guess Volt can collect them too. Huh. Huh, you have a purpose, Volt. Amazing. I mean, I can also just grab them and it's a lot easier, but you know. Nice. Good work. You have a purpose.
I really coded the little text there. But yeah.
3 letters back.
Yeah.
What is that? That's another riddle. 3 letters back. 3 letters back? Well, I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, and if you guys have any ideas, feel free to share. There were no other signs as far as like that sign was in a little secret spot. I didn't see any other signs though.
Yeah, maybe like if there is another that has like a garbled text, we can know that it is like a Caesar cipher with 3 letters back.
That is possible. I will keep that in mind.
What's the hold up?
These platforms up.
Stream logic, I think.
What? They're talking because I wasn't moving. Also, I was looking back at the big tree and I'm like, are those floating platforms that I missed over there? You see them, right? There's little...
What's your deal anyways?
Doesn't matter. None of your business.
What's your deal anyways?
Doesn't matter. None of your business.
If I ask 3 times, will you finally answer? Doesn't matter. No, your business. Oh. Alright, I better go back. I've decided. I'm gonna take a quick look. Yeah, I understand the assignment here. I mean, since the speedrunning potential is there, I don't think it matters too much. I think I'll be fine. It's possible there's a secret around here, because I didn't actually look that hard, so I wouldn't be surprised if I missed it over here. This game is pretty cool. I see a lot of potential here. Stop. Here's another thing. Because of the way she falls behind my character, that means that she's right up in the camera as she falls, meaning that the sound is as loud as possible. This is the problem with it. Like, not always, but that's quite commonly how it works. It's like she is stomping right next to the camera, so I hear it very loudly. Also, yeah, I don't know if they're a he or a she or a they. I mean, we helped a quest giver that I don't even know, because like they were in a dress and stuff, but they had a pretty masculine voice, so I have no idea. I'm kind of confused by everybody's gender terminology. I wasn't shared it, so I have to just use they, I suppose. Let's see.
It's the safer bet.
So that's it. They were just they weren't floating platforms. From a distance, I couldn't tell. They're just those little set dressing windmill thingies that don't really serve a way to die. Haha, I tricked you. Tricked myself, honestly. I get some really far horizontal distance with a good jump. That NPC was a Devs OC there, non-binary. Okay, I got non-binary vibes, but I wasn't sure. Good to know. Also, I'm gonna go back to the side. That's another reason I was like willing to go down here again. So let's consider where the side was placed. It was over here. And so this said 3 letters back. 3 letters back, right? So. Okay. Had that glitch happen again. Actually, this is a better advantage point. 3 letters back. I wonder if that. I was just thinking, like, is that in relation to where the sign is placed, or something around the sign? But I don't think so. I can continue to look around the area, though. Is there any other signs? Three letters back. It also could be forward. I don't really know. It's fair I check this area one more time. That's all. Okay, yeah, there's nothing here, so. That should be fun. Stares wistfully at the platform, alright. Like, I've just, like, randomly decided to turn on her own, and I don't really know why. Like, just because, I guess. Yeah, this is very similar. What is that level? Is it Windy Valley? Sonic Adventure 1's floating platform windy level that this is very clearly inspired by? Prototype Windy Valley. Yeah, has that vibe. Sorry, I was looking at that and being like, I could totally jump to that. Should I jump to that? I'm gonna jump to that. Because the horizontal movement is such a beast in this. I'm pretty sure I can make it. Would help if I actually had a jump. I didn't have a proper jump for some reason. Wait, I have lives, I just realized. Uh-oh. Oh, the boots came back. Alright. Yeah, the double jump didn't trigger. Don't know why. And the triple jump wouldn't either. So something happened with my jumping there. Oh, this is off. This is off now? Okay, whatever. I don't care. I don't give a shit. So wait, every time I die, I gotta pay 90 moves to turn this back on or take the platform challenge? Why? Was that just an oversight? Did I not think of anybody dying after paying the moons or something? Probably should have tested that. I mean, there is an alternate path, but I don't think I like taking it every single time after I've already activated the fan. I should also note that getting into that, getting up that first lip is actually kind of annoying for the inside because it's slanted inwards, if you notice. So it's easy to bonk if you're not careful. I just realized our main character has a quieter landing sound than Volt does. Why? Why is Volt louder than me?
We have the huge boots.
Wait, hold on a second. I just got 1 life. Also, I got hurt finally. I was just kind of distracted. I just got... Listen, I was at 2 lives. When I died, I went from 2 to 0. I think Volt also dying counted as a second death.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Specifically, what's weird is because they fall off all the time. But I guess because they teleport back, they're never doing a fall death. But if I fell, then they successfully fell as well, and thus also died. Well, I guess I will try that jump again because I don't know what happened. I just didn't I didn't get my double or triple jump. Oh, what's this? Okay, well, 3 letters back. Okay, is this another cipher, or should we just 3 letters back? This probably applies to this. Is this itself a cipher, or do we apply the other side to this one?
I think this is the cipher that we need to decode.
Oh! Take each letter and reverse it by 3. For instance, if it was on D, you move it back C, B, A. Ah, okay.
The Wizard of Slump has done quite a number on the high voltage models. What?
What?
Yeah, I don't...
Here, type it out.
I don't know.
The Wizard of Slumber has done quite a number on the high voltage mouse. That's a riddle too.
Yeah.
Also a little bit of a rhyme. The Wizard of Slumber has done quite a number on the high voltage mouse. Well, the high voltage mouse is this character. Oh, maybe it's just a little bit of weird cryptic lore for Volt. So the Wizard of Slumber has done quite a number of so the Wizard of Slumber has hurt Volt or something? I don't know. Oh. Yeah, they went fancy on Volt. Oh my god. Dash Tenric.
Henrik.
This voice.
Well, I'm flattered, but we just met, and I don't think I like you like that. Get your mind out of the gutter!
This is very good expression work, honestly.
If there's anything I'm gonna be doing to you, it's punching that pretty little face of yours in!
This is a person who had too much coffee. Okay.
This guy's heated! It'll be even funnier seeing him lose now!
Yeah, you're going.
What was that sound? Ow! Okay, so...
Oh my god.
What did he say at the end there? I missed that. I was reacting to bah! In my left ear. The based cutscene? I don't understand what's based about that, but okay. I like how he's kind of a mix of Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic EC, and he's called it Tenric, so it's kind of a reference to Surge as well. Huh. Oh, and also the frame rate died. Okay, cool. That's back now, that's fine. Where are you? I do like his voice, though. He's one of those characters who just is maximum fucking aggression. Whack. This kind of feels like Sonic the Hedgehog's brother that he never talks about.
Which is funny because depending on continuity, Sonic has half a brother.
He just falls over and he goes, "Ah!" Like, oh my god, this guy. Very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, seriously! Like he's doing enough damage to himself to right to the wall, but that's free. What is his character archetype? The character archetype that is just literally like exasperated all the time, and like, you know, that kind of character. The character. There's someone here. Oh my god. It's fucking insane. What a fucking voice. It's quite entertaining, I must say.
Take this, you giant behind you.
Wrote it. What's that?
They did the teleports behind you.
There's no telling what Caster's gonna do to me for this!
Well, that's just a chow key. Good news, guys. I got it. I can open the chow crate thing and get whatever, a chow egg. Yay. Ray. It's like you don't look too well. Extra play the demo, simply proof of concept. Oh, okay. That's fair. So apparently even the level was a kind of just a demo level too. I think that's really neat though. After I got around the initial performance issues, which do kind of annoy me. And it's just annoying to me because so many games suffer this problem, and it's a problem that every dev could fix with just a little bit of tweaking or just a few options, but they never seem to do it. And when devs do it, I tend to be very happy and excited because it's actually kind of uncommon. This is a proof of concept. I can understand a little bit more not adding graphical options. I do get that, but again, like I said, if you want your demo to be received well, it's probably best to consider performance. But this is cool. I did run into a few bugs, but overall it controlled really well. And I do really appreciate how the slide into jump, into double jump, into spin attack really can get you a lot of distance, honestly. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm going to keep an eye on this one. I'm sure it can only go up from here. Honestly, for a proof of concept, this is quite solid. I want to remind you guys that Western-styled game with a bat character, what was it called again? I forget the name of it. Does anybody remember? That was also a proof of concept.
Yeah, the one with that had the issue with the developer, the whole background issues.
That they lost their programmer, that one, unfortunately.
Yeah, that.
I'd like to point out that game was it was very much a slog, and it wasn't very good, unfortunately. It had interesting ideas, but that was a proof of concept. Honestly, proof of concepts are generally pretty early versions of games, so it's understandable when things are kind of messy with proof of concept. This is pretty damn solid for a proof of concept. That voice acting was extremely solid all throughout, for instance. Project Rodeo, thank you, Fair. Now, what's funny is I didn't actually know this was... Because there's a difference between a proof of concept and a demo. A demo is, I have this project figured out, and here's a slice of it. I've already worked on it some. Zaz! Yes, Sedjar! He had the same voice as Zaz. That's perfect. I was thinking, what Sonic characters was that boss from my webs? Yeah, Zaz from Sonic Lost World. Exactly. Fucking exactly. But, yeah, there is a difference between a demo and a proof of concept. I was under the impression this was a demo the whole time, but I think I may have... Let's see. Did it actually say that in the description? Or maybe I just misread it. Let's see. It does state itself as a demo in the overview. But when you beat this, it does state it's a proof of concept. Now, that's a difference. Because a proof of concept isn't always less polished than a demo, but they do have different... they are different, and it is worth noting the difference there. A demo is generally going to be something where this is basically showing what the full game is going to be, but it's just not as far along. A proof of concept may or may not show you what the full game is going to be like, but it shows some ideas and concepts that can be used if it becomes developed into a full game. Typically, a proof of concept is a little more messy, a little less direction, has a little less direction, or is experimenting with direction, and none of that's basically a proof of concept, you generally should not rely on a proof of concept showing you things that should exist in the full game, because it's quite possible a lot of stuff will be changed or removed or added or omitted. So knowing this is a proof of concept, it makes a little more sense as to why some of the options and some of the bugs exist. Because again, like I said, it's kind of an earlier project state than having a demo, a proper directional demo, because this is before the direction fully gets cemented. As such, Trick and the Dreamcaster is quite good. Like this proof of concept is a very solid proof of concept, and I'm interested to see where they take it in the future, because there's a lot of potential here. Just maybe make it so Surge doesn't trigger my misophonia, or not Surge. That's a Tidrick. Make it so Volt doesn't trigger my misophonia all the time, because if it's doing that to me, it's probably going to annoy a few other people too. Because I'm not the most sensitive with that compared to some. But yeah, you guys have any thoughts? There's actually quite a bit to like here.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's neat. It definitely. I hope they can progress with this more in the future.
Yeah. Maybe we can figure out why this whole dream theme is existing. I assume that we're in we're playing as the opossum and we're in his dreams, I assume, or something, and there's a dream world situation. I guess we'll see when the game has more direction and has more of a focused plot. What do you think, Christos?
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Needs a lot to work, but yeah.
Honestly, I'm much more accepting of the bugs, even the weird soft lock bug. That's fine. It really is just the main sticking point for me is really just, hey, please give me the performance option. Please don't force unlimited frame rates, 4K resolution, no option to change any of that. Like, I could change the resolution, but the frame rate thing is something that devs overlook so often. I'm gonna keep hammering this in, because if it helps at least one dev who watches one of these videos, then I'd say it's worth it, right? But yeah, VSync, frame rate options, do not list it as unlimited by default. These are all things I recommend. If somebody wants to change it to unlimited and the options player wants to do it, that's fine. I don't know what's wrong with them, but if they want to do that, they could do that. Like they could do that if they want to, but it should never be a default option, and it certainly shouldn't be a forced option. But that was Trick of the Dreamcaster, the trial. I think I will keep an eye on this one for future stages. I honestly think the game's personality really was quite nice. I was also seeing the voice acting is really solid and stuff, but that boss fight in particular, very memorable. I love that guy. Holy crap. That guy, just everything about him. Still, I'm trying to understand. I'm still just kind of a little brain broke as to why Dr. Smug said that it was woke or based. What was based about that last boss cuts? I do not understand that statement, but it was pretty awesome. I will say that. But that was Tricky the Dreamcaster, the trial. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Take care, everybody.